An excellent matchup. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. Let's see the stat sheet here for Luka Doncic.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Vanderbilt and Ayton patrol the paint. And it's James in at the 3. And for Washington, we've got Bilal Coulibaly. Chris Middleton is out there with Alexander Sarr. And then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Kispert in at the 3 spot. 2 teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Grant, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, B.A., you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball. Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Reeves. Doncic passes to James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Kispert outside. Middleton outside. Washington moving the ball around. Pass to McCollum. 3-pointer. And again, Washington, no good. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And here's Doncic outside. Pure from 3-point range. Doncic has got 5 points.
3 out of 3. Perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
For his size, Sarr has impressive mobility. And that's a pretty fluid drive.
Here's Ayton. Sarr pulls it in.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Back to McCollum. Pass to Coulibaly. Shot clock at 5. And it's McCollum. That time on the assist from Kispert.
Man, that is a quick release by McCollum. He got that thing in the air before the defense even realized he had it.
You know, with a league-wide focus on three-point shooting, Corey Kispert should feel good about his job security, Tim.
Yeah, sharp shooters are always going to be in demand, Brian, and that's Kispert's primary role. But he's also become an efficient finisher at the rim.
And the Wizards with possession here, following the score by the Lakers. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And defenses can forget how good of a passer McCollum is.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian Keith had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keith. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Taking a look at the Wizards, they're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around. Sarr finds McCollum. Now Kispert. Here's Coulibaly. Off target with the 3. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Doncic. Over Kispert. Again, Los Angeles.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds the shot.
Middleton outside. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Lakers. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while. You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Count the basket.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Washington with the ball. They trail by 9. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they cross that line.
I just think you have to place more value on your possessions. We see in this league quite a bit. The more wide-open style can also lead to careless play.
Here's Doncic following the score by Washington. And there it is for him.
I love seeing DeAndre Ayton in attack mode. He anticipated an opportunity for himself, and he went for it.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priority straight. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And the Wizards with possession here, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles.
Really tight handle right there by McCollum. He has every move he needs to find that open space.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Here's McCollum, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Plenty of space. And Ayton pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 11. Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. James, right side. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. He's checked in for Los Angeles. A look at the best first-year players when it comes to three-point shooting. Second is Trey Johnson.
The level of competition in this rookie class around the arc is truly something special. I'm sure he's eager to climb to the top of the list.
George outside. Launches it. Hits a three-pointer.
Yeah, scoring guard by trade. Johnson's ability to create for others will be huge in his development.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 11-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
George for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Kleba passes to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. McCollum pulls it in. The Wizards have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Outside Johnson. Back to McCollum. Fires the three. That miss makes him 3 for 7. The Lakers lead by 11. Here's Doncic out to the wing. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. It's deflected.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
To the inside. And finished off by Sarr.
Sarr using all of his length and athleticism to tell this league that he has arrived.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Laravia with it. He's picked up by Kispert. Pass to Hayes. Smart for three. Gets the three ball to go. And the Lakers lead by 12.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now here's Sarr. He's defended by Hayes. And here's Johnson. Here's McCollum. Shoots from the baseline. It's Hayes with the rebound.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jake LaRavia. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Koloko in at the center. Washington shooting their first foul shot of the night.
At the line. On the wings. One shot.
You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept of the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. Do you agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Los Angeles leading by 10. On the wing, Reeves, covered by Carrington. LaRavia outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It's going to be on Keyshawn George.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back to you, Brian.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Chris Middleton.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see. But that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Middleton is checked in for George. Kispert comes in for Whitmore. And it's Bilal Coulibaly in for Johnson. Here's Middleton. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, whether it's his passing or scoring, Middleton will pick you apart in the two-man game.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And with the voting just about finished, let's see who's likely to make an appearance at this year's dunk contest. This is a talented group of guys.
It certainly is, B.A., and I'm really looking forward to this contest. These aerial artists who are going to have a lot of fun pulling out all the stops to wow the judges and make the crowd go wild.
You take a look at Sarr. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And we should have our final list of competitors in the coming days. So we'll share that with you as soon as we have it.
No matter what that final list looks like, safe to say, this dunk contest is going to be one for the books.
Pass to Middleton. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Middleton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot, Middleton deposits another J.
And he lobs it up top. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Knocks down the triple.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
The Wizards trail by 12. Outside Carrington. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Middleton attacking. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
That's the mindset Middleton has to have. Be active and keep moving. Never let the defense get comfortable.
And it's LaRavia missing. The Wizards have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Kispert driving to the basket. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Timeout on the floor. Washington timeout. Here they come, DC family.
Sarr's checked in for Bagley. And the Lakers also making a switch. Doncic is checked in for Connect.
DC family, make some noise.
And the free throw, no good. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Pass to Coulibaly. No good on the triple. The Lakers lead by 8. Reeves, the pass to LaRavia. Doncic outside. Hayes with a screen. Pulls it from the top of the key. And there's another one for the Lakers.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Kispert outside. Fires for 3. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
And the long arms of Sarr on full display. You got to keep this kid off the offensive glass.
It's stolen by Coulibaly. Up ahead. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Smart for 3. And Smart nails the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Outside Carrington. And here's Kispert from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Kispert's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Doncic outside. Takes a 13-footer. Look at Doncic making himself at home.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Back to McCollum. Lets the three fly, and that one's good. Now 4 for 10.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Out to James. Pass to Aiden. Back to James. Good D. Better O from LeBron.
Forget his age. LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
Middleton outside. McCollum against Doncic. Outside Coulibaly. And the three off target.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
James. And it's James with the jam.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Wizards trail by 11. Kispert on the wing. Three-pointer. Rebound, the Lakers. Aiden's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Doncic outside. Up and over McCollum. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by James. Doncic has got 8 points here in the quarter. There's McCollum with the three. Buries it from 3.
And throughout his career, McCollum has always been a high-volume three-point shooter. And there you see why. The consistency.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's McCollum. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And a pause in the action. Let's check out the league leaders in assists. Second, Luka Doncic.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball, and you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Washington on D. Trailing by 10. Doncic finds Reeves. Over Coulibaly. The ball's knocked loose.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Middleton. Good D by Vanderbilt.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Aiden passes to Reeves. From deep, here's Doncic. Doncic, count it.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his 2nd foul already.
There's McCollum with the three. Here's Middleton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Middleton's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's just a mistake on defense. No one got a body on it.
And so it's Los Angeles. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets, I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be infectious.
Excuse me, are infectious and contagious the same thing?
You're the doctor. And the next topic to touch on, a look at which players might be appearing in the upcoming dunk contest.
Whoever makes it, get it right in the beginning. You don't want to wait around while you miss the first 3 attempts.
Glad you weren't my teacher in middle school. Mr. O'Neill allowing no room for error. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
So it's Los Angeles now. They've led by as many as 14. C.J. McCollum is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Corey Kispert. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Sarr in at the 5, down low. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe. McCollum, the pass to Sarr. Launches a 3. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And here's what the Washington Wizards schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt. The 3-ball. The shot's good on the assist by James. Vanderbilt's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, LeBron is still that good at getting others the ball. What a clever kick-out pass.
There's McCollum with the 3.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's James. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Doncic against Coulibaly. Pass to McCollum. Washington moving the ball around. Middleton finds McCollum. 4 on the clock. Now here's Coulibaly. No good on the 3.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And you know, maybe the most powerful small forward we've ever seen. James easily brushes off contact and completes the play.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Wizards. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. Kispert outside. And they call an illegal screen here. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot.
I think for Los Angeles, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
Well, no one has been surprised by their dominance. Now they will try to take this momentum into the postseason. Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect them to make that layup.
Pass to Coulibaly. McCollum outside. Now Sarr, guarded by Vanderbilt. Sarr passes to McCollum. Charity stripe shot. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Back to you guys.
It's a good point. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
All right, Tim, let's focus on Bilal Coulibaly. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. My goodness.
And tremendous tools for a wing defender, B.A. He was a late bloomer, and he's still working on his skill level, but if that comes along, watch out.
And finished off by Sarr.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Out to James. Kispert with the ball. Picked up by James. Coulibaly against Reeves. And it's Coulibaly missing.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And defensively, you just can't sleep on Austin Reeves because, as we see, even a foul isn't enough to stop him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Austin Reeves at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. Once.
And that one falls for Reeves.
Every year, Austin Reeves seems to just get better. A multifaceted guard who fits in seamlessly with any kind of rotation.
Kispert outside. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from James.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yo, James.
Outside Reeves. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Middleton. And a fast break now for the Wizards. For 3, McCollum fires in the triple. McCollum's got 21 points in the game.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Here's James. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
3rd personal foul.
George, he's checked in for Washington. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Laravia comes in for Vanderbilt. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. The Wizards trail by 19. Outside Coulibaly. Hayes against Sarr. Pass to George. Clock at 6. And here's McCollum. And here's Sarr. He's defended by Hayes. And the basket is good.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Here's McCollum. 21 points in the game. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's McCollum. Doncic with a block.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
Pass to Hayes. It's rebounded by Washington. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5. And it's Coulibaly missing.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Now Smart.
2 minutes.
James outside. Shoots over Sarr. Again, Los Angeles.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Inside. Middleton, no good.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Washington making some changes. Bagley's checked in for Sarr. Whitmore comes in for Middleton. And it's Johnson in for Coulibaly. And then for Los Angeles, Connect's checked in for LeBron. And Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. The Lakers lead by 21. Outside Connect. Pass to LaRavia. 4-3. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Here's Hayes. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Hayes has got his second basket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Johnson. To the middle. Bagley. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's LaRavia. And yep, it's good. LaRavia's got 6 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Georgia's shot is off.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside Reeves. Here's Smart. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Give him 8.
You rarely see Smart operate in the mid-range, but he just takes what the defense gives him on that possession.
Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
And here's Reed. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, great awareness on his part.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's Carrington. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Jake LaRavia is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Smart in at the 3, the small forward. On the wing, Reeves. Back to LaRavia. Kispert grabs the miss. And for Washington, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. All alone. And again, it's Washington.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
The Lakers lead by 20. Now LaRavia. And with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself, I love to see these guys get rewarded, and possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you have a chance to play against the best of the best, that's why you go pro.
There's nothing like it.
You just can't give Johnson a lane to the hoop. Trey will take it.
Hey, shot's good. Carrington with it. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Yes, it's good. Bagley's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Hayes, the pass to LaRavia. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Down low. It's tipped. And stolen by Bagley. 16 feet out. Carrington, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Wizards trail by 20. And let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on LeBron James. Allie, what'd you learn?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Lakers. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie. Appreciate the report. And now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Well, sometimes those injuries come at a tough time.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Sarge checked in for Bagley. Middleton comes in for George. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Carrington. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Koloko, he's checked in for Hayes. LeBron comes in for Smart. Connect checked in for Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent.
First team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. McCollum against Doncic. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 23 points.
Well, he's been doing this for over a decade in this league. He is a bucket getter, and he's having another monster night.
Kispert with the ball. Laravia covering. And finished off by Sarr.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Pass to Doncic. Up and over McCollum. A nice shot by Doncic. Give him 20.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
McCollum, the pass to Kispert, and there's a pick. Back to McCollum from the arc. Gets the three to fall. McCollum's got 11 points here in the second half.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Blocked! It's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Here's James. Here's Laravia. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. The Wizards trail by 19. Throws it up high and finished off by Sarr.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
McCollum finds Koulibaly. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Get up and start moving. Quick, let's
And one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, LeBron James.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. McCollum outside. Misses the 3.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Ayton outside. Now Vanderbilt. James outside. Doncic. Oh, the long ball, no good. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. The Lakers lead by 16. Now Vanderbilt beyond the arc. The putback. Ayton banks it home. Big shot.
That long reach by Ayton made it easy for him to collect that rebound and convert.
McCollum. Yes, sir, with the three.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Ooh, the three doesn't go. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Doncic. Shot's no good. Wizards trail by 15. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
And after playing professionally in France, we wondered what Saul would look like in the NBA. And you know, I think our question is answered.
James deciding where to go with it. And he gets the jumper to fall.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Lakers.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LeBron James.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Yes, sir! Leading by 12. Now Vanderbilt. Doncic outside. On the wing, Reeves, covered by Johnson. Ayton fires, in tight and got what he wanted.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Johnson, that's all. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Austin Reeves unloads from 13 feet. Cash it in.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Third team foul.
The first free throw is good.
For 2, Harrington.
So he gets them both. Connect on the wing. Whitmore defending. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wizards.
Los Angeles substitution. Number 12, Jay Laravia.
Now here's Carrington. He's covered by Vincent. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And time now to introduce our player of the game, LeBron James.